Now that I've ranked Championship and Premier League kits, I thought it'd be a good idea to go down the Football League and go into League 1 and League 2. So basically, rather than ranking all of the kits in both leagues, I've decided to take 6 of the best kits from League 1 and 4 of the best kits from League 2, plus a couple of honourable mentions, and rank them from 1st to 10th, or the other way around really. Anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting off in 10th place now, and I've gone with the Salford away kit. Now, when Salford revealed that they were going to be changing back to orange with a brand new badge, I knew that this was going to be good. The home kit is alright, but this away kit, which was released first, is just really nice in my opinion. It's using a really nice Adidas template with that really nice lining on the collar, and the colours just work so nicely. They've gone for this white base mixed in with nice bits of orange and black in the trim with some orange Adidas stripes as well. But the thing that really kind of ties it all together is definitely the sponsor. It not just looks really nice on the kit, it just looks really simple, but obviously if you didn't already know, Salford are owned by some really old kind of classic Man United players, and Man United famously had this sponsor when they were doing really well. I think they won the Champions League wearing this sponsor. I think Ronaldo is quite famous for having a kit with the sponsor on, so it looks really cool with this. I also really like the badge as well, and overall it's just a clean kit, but I think it works really, really nicely. 9th place up next now, and I've gone with League 1 newcomers, and I've gone with the MK Dons third kit. It's also a very recent kit that's been released, and I think it's just about got onto my list. But I really like purple kits just anyway. So, you know, Fiorentina is obviously wears purple, but there's also teams like Toulouse and Anderlecht who also make really nice kits. But in my opinion, this is just a really nice kit. Obviously gone for this really nice purple base, mixed in with some weird kind of lines almost, this kind of glitched look in the base, which I think it looks really nice, but it's kind of built into the material of the kit. But my favourite bit about it, which just adds a bit more class to it, is this kind of black and gold colour scheme with the collar and the badges. I think overall it just gives this really, really nice looking vibe of the kit, and I think it's this combination of classy but also kind of modern. 8th place up next now, and I've gone with the Sheffield Wednesday away kit, and I think it's a really clean, classy kit. As soon as they knew they were going back to Umbro, I thought that was a win. Plus also going back to their old badge also works really nicely. So in this kit they've used the yellow for the Umbro badge and the Sheffield Wednesday badge, but they've gone for a nice clean, just simple stripes alongside a really nice polo collar, and it just feels like a nice retro kit, you know. There's probably tons of kits that look exactly like this that they used to wear, and I think it just looks really, really nicely. 7th place up next now, and I've gone with the Leicester City away kit, and this is the only team in this in League 1 and League 2 that wears the trefoil kits. Obviously, they've been given with pretty much all the Adidas teams away kits have the trefoil kit, and this is a very nice kit. Obviously, that's why it's in this list. So they've gone for this really nice kind of maroony kind of base, which looks really nice, mixed in with this kind of nice kind of fancy pattern, floral design. Then for the collar and the cuffs, they've gone for this nice white lines with a bit of maroon, which matches the base, plus some nice yellow kind of gold stripes on the sleeves as well. But my favourite bit about this kit is probably the badge. I really like this old Leicester badge. I think they've never really gone back to it, so I'm a big fan of that they have now. Moving on to 6th place now, and I don't know if this kind of counts, but it's because it's only been used in pre-season, but I've gone with the Newport County Special kit. This kit has only been used once, and it was against their game against Roma, and I think it's a really nice kit. Basically what Newport have done is they find links between Newport and Rome, and they've come out with this really nice looking kit. It's got this nice white base, mixed in with this kind of maroon and yellow colour scheme, which is obviously taken from the Roma kits. Plus they've used the column kind of patterns that you find in Roman columns on the sleeves, and also as a really nice base pattern. Plus I really like these details, but they put a bit of text on the badge, and overall it's a very simple looking kit. But I think it works really nice. I like the collar, I like the little tiny bit of yellow in there, it just makes it look a bit nicer. 5th place up next now, I've gone with the Mansfield home kit. Now I think lots of people will think this is first, but I just think this is a lot better. You know, they've gone with Area, I think that's the name of the brand. I think it just works really nicely. They've gone for this kind of checkered design in the base with the Mansfield kind of stag in those checkers, but alternating colours, which gradient out towards the bottom. Plus obviously just some nice blue collars and nice bits of blue down the sleeves. And overall, it just looks really nice, in my opinion. It looks really kind of retro looking. The picture, the kind of default picture they show on their club store and stuff like that isn't very good looking. It looks a bit like a 3D model. But if you see it in wearing a player by a photograph, it looks really, really nice. I think this just works really nicely. 4th place is up next now, and I've gone with the Grimsby Town away kit, and this has definitely been the one that everyone's been talking about for different reasons. Obviously, the first one is very nice, isn't it? You've got this beautiful kind of a sandy blue base, mixed in with some different shades of blue and gradients. But obviously the thing that people are talking this is because it's the same exact kit as the one they had in the 90s, which was also the same exact kit as the AC Milan 25-26 fourth kit. And I think both of these kits are really nice. But I just really like how they've pretty much done the exact same kit as those kits back then, you know. And I think You don't really see clubs doing that much, but I think it works really nicely. Lotto obviously is a brilliant brand. The collar looks really nice, mixing that red and black in with the rest of the kit, and also the badge, and overall it looks really nice in my opinion. Before we go into the honourable mentions and then onwards to the top 3, I would just like to say please like and subscribe. We're only like 21 subscribers away from 200 subscribers, which is kind of our end goal for this month. So if we can try and get to 200 subscribers by the end of the month, that would be absolutely brilliant. We're growing so much at the moment, and hopefully this video can help in that growth. So anyway, let's get back to the video. Moving into the honourable mentions, which obviously are the ones that almost got in but just about missed out. And starting off, we have the Oxford United away kit. Now, what is it with teams doing these kind of horizontal pinstripe designs? Obviously, Leeds have done it and now Oxford. But I think this is really nice. You know, Macron make really nice kits, so it always helps. This is just a stunning kit, you know, white base mixing with these kind of navy and yellow pinstripes that have gone like horizontally. Plus a really nice collar and sleeve cuffs as well, and obviously that badge works really nicely, and overall it's just a really nice solid kit. Another one we have is the Cambridge United third kit, another really nice kit in my opinion. I've always been a pretty big fan of pink kits, although this does feel a little bit like an Inter Miami kit. I'm not a big fan of Inter Miami, it's a bit crap, but I really like this. You know, they've gone for 3 different shades of pink. They've gone for kind of like a light shade of pink, an even lighter shade of pink, but also a slightly darker one to use in badges and stuff, and they've just done a simple kind of stripe pattern in it, and I think it just works simple. But I think I really like it though. I think it's nice though. And the final honourable mention, I've gone with the Sheffield Wednesday away kit, which is just by far the best honourable mention. It's definitely like an 11th place kit, you know. I think it works really nicely. Obviously, I've always been a big fan of yellow kits, so that probably always helps. But they've gone for this really nice yellow base, which is almost the perfect yellow, mixed in with some nice black stripes, and in those black stripes, they've got some like yellow stripes. And it just, overall, it works really nice. The Umbro badge looks nice. The Sheffield Wednesday badge looks nice. It's a really simple looking kit, but I think it works really nicely. Moving into the top 3 now, and in 3rd place, I've gone with the Gillingham away kit. When this kit was released, I thought it was really nice. It kind of reminds me of the PSG away kit, but just a lot better. They've gone for this really nice kind of off-white base, which looks really nice. I really like off-white kits, to be fair. But the main kind of design of this kit is the centralised stripe that goes down the middle. They've gone for this kind of emerald green colour, mixed in with some slightly lighter kind of standard green around the outstripe and the kind of 2 stripes. They've also kind of matched that with the collar as well, which looks really nice, and also in the cuffs. Plus, they've also changed the badges to those nice kind of turquoise colours, which just looks really nice overall. 2nd place up next, now I've gone with the Burton Albion away kit. Now, when they revealed that they were going to be moving to Admiral, I knew that was going to be a win, because I just love Admiral kits, you know, Man United retro kits, Wales retro kits, and just overall they make some really nice kits, and this is definitely not an excuse from that. It's just really nice in my opinion. I was a bit sceptical last season when they announced that they were moving away from more kind of classic Borussia Dortmund yellow into kind of gold and black, but I think this works really nicely in these stripes. You know, they've also got that nice pattern in the collar and the cuff as well, which kind of matches up with the badge, and overall it looks really nice in my opinion. So in 1st place now, drumroll please, I've gone with the Oxford United away kit. And this is just really nice, isn't it? You know, I've always liked Oxford kits because I just like yellow kits. You know, you can kind of see a theme here. They've gone for this really nice yellow base mixed in with a nice kind of centre stripe, which I don't think they've done before, but it looks really nice, kind of Boca Juniors-esque. Obviously, kind of centerising that sponsor, which is a really nice sponsor, to be fair. It looks very nice. They've gone for just the Ox as the badge, which I think is a bit different. I really like their normal badge, but this is also really nice. Plus the bits of navy on the sleeves as well, with the Macron logos kind of tapering down, and overall it's just such a clean kind of retro looking kit, but I think it works really nicely, and that's why it's first. Anyway, that's all for me in today's video. Next week I'm going on holiday, and I will be recording a video then, but it will be a bit late, so I want to edit when I get home. It'll be only like a week or so until my next upload, but trust me, I think you'll enjoy it, especially if you enjoyed the last couple of videos with ranking. But anyway, like I've already said, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe. We're trying to get to those 200 subscribers, and hopefully we're going to try and get maybe 2 more videos out by the end of the month, which should be enough, hopefully. But anyway, let me know your rankings down in the comments down below. Tell me some ones that I didn't really think of that maybe I should next time or something like that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.